Welcome back to another episode of Too Many Opinions podcast. This is Sarah.
This is Jeannie.
Jeannie, it's been a while. I feel like we haven't been here in a while, but it feels good.
It feels like it's been a while, but it feels good that it's been a while.
I know, it does feel. It gave us a little break. It gave us a break. You guys don't know that we had a break.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
It felt good. What? Do you have any good story times before we get started?
Do I have a story time? Damn, I didn't think of no story time. No, but I am going on vacation and I'm excited.
Where are you going?
I'm going on a cruise.
Okay.
In January. At the end of January. And I'm going to DR, Puerto Rico, St. Martin.
That's exciting.
For a whole week. I need it. I haven't been on vacation for years, and that's sad.
Did you get a good deal?
I did get a good deal. The flights to Miami, I don't know. Hello, can you guys start booking? The flights to Miami were like $60-something.
Perfect. And that's where you're boarding.
Yeah. And then the cruise was like 600 and something. And you could pay it slow. So
sounds like a deal to me.
But no story time. I'm sure I'll have them though.
Oh, I know that's right. I'm going to DR too in January.
You are?
Yeah. Surprise, motherfucker! Jokes on you, motherfucker.
First of all, like this is genuine. Like we're not planning this. This is not fake. Like the shit that happens to us
is crazy.
It's crazy.
I swear to God, we just told each other that for the first time. They didn't know.
Oh, sure. When are you going and how long and where? How?
Not the first weekend, the second weekend in January. And then I'll be there for like a little rendezvous. That's great.
Woo! A rendezvous. We need a rendezvous together.
Yes, we do.
Not together. But
No.
But together.
Like in the same destination.
That's so fun. Where in DR? Like the resorts?
Girl, I'm just going.
Oh, you going with the flow.
I'm going.
That means it's gonna be a
perfect
banging
It's gonna be the best fucking trip. So,
how long are you going for? Like a week?
No. I'm going either Thursday night to Tuesday or Friday to Monday. So either like the 4 or 5. Perfect. Just perfect. Perfect.
We're gonna come back real rejuvenated.
Yes,
come February, let's see what happens.
Amen.
So yeah, I'm glad that I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for you. You haven't been on vacation. I feel like I'm always somewhere.
Shit, it's time though. I promise you. 2024, I want to travel.
Amen.
Even alone, not alone, wherever. Anything. I'm done. So
good. Okay, well, let's get into it, girl.
Let's get into it.
What are we talking about?
So this episode's gonna be called Dear Men. And it's an episode on, just things that women wish men knew or understood about us.
Okay.
So I did go on Instagram and I had like this poll going on and I wanted to know what women was like, feeling on this subject.
Okay.
And they let me know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read one by one and then we're gonna talk about it as I go.
Okay.
And see how you feel, see how I feel, and whatever.
All right.
So the first one that I got was, sorry.
That was me.
It's
being brolic.
Okay. So the first one is, sometimes women would love men to know and understand. Wait, what? And women understand what? Okay, whatever.
Maybe understand women. Maybe.
Some things women would love men to know and understand. Okay, this is just, I guess, the subject. My bad. All right, so the first one is, some women aren't sexually aroused when they have a lot on their mind.
Ooh, that's a good one.
How do you feel about that?
I feel like that's 100% true. I feel like that is 100% a part of it. Mm-hmm. Like, how can I lay down and be sexually aroused if I have 1,000,001 things going on, or if I got to do 1,000,001 things in the house, or if I got to think about what's next for us, the kids, or whatever? Like, no, I'm not going to be, the juices aren't going to be flowing, honey.
That's so true. And also I feel like sex for women is also like mentally. It's not just emotionally and physically. It's also real mental. Yes, a mental. And I feel like it takes all day. Like, sex for women is an all day thing. And not the actual deed of like intercourse, but I feel like the touching, the little kisses, the sweet text, like, oh my God, I can't wait to see that ass later. Or I don't know, like anything like that. Like, yeah, and the build up. Yes, the build up, the anticipation of what's going to happen. Not just you went to work, I went to work, I cleaned the house, cooked, clean, you ate. I lay down in bed, let's fuck. And then, all right, turn around and it's like, that's so true. The build-up is important. The build-up is so important. That's what makes it good. That's what makes it, you know what I mean? It makes us feel like you deserve it. Yeah, and I want to give it. You know? I want to give it. And you want to give it. Shit. So, yeah, I totally agree with that statement. The next one is the amount of things we have to worry about as women. No matter what it is, and when you're in a relationship with a man, you know, woman, man, because I don't know woman, men. I don't know how that works. But I feel like women always have to do more. No matter what, even if it's not 50-50 and the guy's going to work and doing this and that, I feel like even going to work and you being a stay-at-home mom is still way more than the guy.
I mean, being a stay-at-home mom is basically being a maid, a nanny, a chef. You have like
a housekeeper.
You have like 4 or 5 jobs that you have that you have to maintain and take care of, and that's what's almost expected of you, even though that may not be said, but it goes without being said.
Exactly. It's expected of you whether you're a stay-at-home mom or if you're a working person.
And they say, oh, it's not like that, but it is like that.
It is like that. Women always have way more things and responsibility that we have, and also that we take on, because there's a lot of things where I know I can pass along, but me in the control and I just feel like I could do a better job, which it's not no one's fault. It's my own.
Yeah.
But still, no matter what, we do have so much that I just wish that men understood that and like did the best that they could to alleviate us. But they are very selfish and they don't. So.
And I think men just they just see things for what they are.
Yeah.
They don't really look into it. Like, you could look stressed, but if you don't say you're stressed, they're not going to be like, oh, honey, you're stressed. Let me help you.
First of all, isn't that insane how, like, they don't read between the lines? And I know everybody's going to say, we're grown. We shouldn't even be reading between the lines. Communicate. But, like, sometimes I'm even too tired to talk. So I wish you just seen me and my actions and knew.
Like,
I'm tired,
read the room.
stressed.
Read me, not the room. Read me, right? Read me. Just read me.
I'm tired, and especially if I'm communicating that to you. Like, I would love for you to read the room from time to time. I'm not saying every day. It's not a guessing game every single freaking day. But
I just feel like, for that example, if you say, like, you're talking to your man throughout the day and you're like, oh, babe, I've had a rough day. I'm tired. Like, how would it feel to come home and be like, babe, we're ordering takeout. What do you want from this? Like, I'm not even saying, like, go cook, go do something crazy. Just don't worry about dinner tonight. Let's get some food, or let's go grab a quick bite. Even if it's one of the car dates. I love car dates. Let's go to fucking McDonald's and sit in the car and let's eat a fucking hamburger or chicken nuggets. Like,
or not even that. Or if I'm cooking and you see me with a face and it's like you're asking me what's wrong, like, you should, like, I don't know. I'm not saying, like, guess me or whatever, but, like, you should know to ask me what's wrong at least.
Or even just pick up where you're not doing. Like, if you're cooking and you have a face, like, come next to me and wash the dishes or set the table, or
that will change my face in
or
3
like
seconds.
Right? Like, oh damn. Or ask me if I want a drink.
He
like
cares.
Make me a cup of soda or wine or water or
because
whatever.
You know what's crazy? Like, it's so second nature for us to do that.
That's because we're mothers. We nurtured and but at the same time, I feel like
but we're human. I get it. We're women and men. We're different, but we're still both human.
Right.
Damn.
And we're expected to read their room when they're tired, or they come home and they were working outside in the cold. Well, sweetheart, that's the job you chose, okay? Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but that's the job you chose, sweetheart. So
it's insane. But yeah,
okay.
Definitely that. That any woman can be submissive if they come correct.
1,000%. Girl, 1,000%.
The problem is that the men want to be submissive too.
That's what you want to call it. I don't want to call it submissive. I call it something else, but I'm not even going to say the word because we're trying to
it's ridiculous how much, like, I don't want to be masculine anymore.
No, girl, I'm telling you that ship has sailed.
I feel like you could be masculine in your 20s because, like, you got energy.
Yeah.
I don't got it anymore. I don't got the energy. I
can barely get dressed in the morning. You know what I mean? Like,
so
I'm
yes,
tired.
If you wear the man pants, I promise you, we will make it worth your while.
Absolutely. Speaking of wearing man pants, this is just like the clip that's sort of been circulating of Melanie and Chicklet, where she's sort of like sounding off on him, saying
she went off, and rightfully so.
Absolutely. Mind you, he's sitting there with his legs crossed, all like feminine, and here's Melanie, legs open. Like, I gotta be masculine because you're always acting like a little beep all the time. Like,
and you know what's crazy? In a relationship, there has to be a leader.
Mm-hmm. There has to be
a leader, because, like, there's not a relationship where, like, it's even playing fields. Like, you know, someone in your relationship is doing more. If it's me and I'm the woman, best believe I'm always going to be in a bad mood and I'm going to be all the damn time and I'm just going to be questioning you because it's like, you're not taking the role.
You're not taking the role.
And since I have to take it and that's not in my element or in my DNA to take it.
Now I'm heated all the time.
Now I'm heated all the time.
Now I'm literally.
And it's that simple. There's nothing else to be said. It's that simple.
Oh, you're so angry. No, I'm not angry. I'm just tired of carrying the job of both of us. Like,
and how are we wearing the same colors again?
Girl,
I just noticed.
And the hair.
And the hair.
Her hair's out, my hair's.
And the hoops. And we're going to DR. I'm just excited. But anyway, like, it's that simple. So.
Period.
Okay. The next one is the emotions that come with a period. To me, this is one of the most important ones.
That's literally the one that's checked off. My number one thing was periods and like the symptoms and everything that goes along with it. So I'm so glad someone said that.
I am so like, I don't know how else to explain this. Like, there's gonna be months that whenever I'm with someone, I love them so much and I'm obsessed. Mm-hmm. There's gonna be months that I don't want to see your face. Get out of my face. Everything you do bothers me.
You're annoying me. Just breathing. You're just breathing.
And it's not something we can control. I really, 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 really wish they understood this.
They don't. The only time that they have a spike in their testosterone is first thing in the morning when they get morning wood. That's the only time that they get a spike.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's the only time. That's why they wake up with the morning woody.
But what do you mean? Like, what do they feel in that spike? I mean, you're not a guy, but
I'm not a guy, but like the studies show that the only time that their testosterone raises throughout the day is in the morning when they wake up. That's
and why. So then anything that affects them is just a hard whatever, but it's not like their emotions, right?
Right. It's just sort of everything's flowing. Whereas women, we're on like this cycle of like our estrogen going up and down and fluctuating all throughout the day. And especially on our periods, it's like phew, high, and then you're at a low, and then you're at high because you're ovulating and you're doing all this. Guys, I'm not a doctor, so look this shit up. I'm not making this up, but look it up. It's true.
Yep.
But yeah, so we have we're on different playing fields. So they're the only time they're really like is first thing in the morning, and then they're kind of like chilled out the rest of the day. And women, we're like all emotional. Yeah, we're emotional because our freaking estrogen is all over the place. You guys wouldn't even understand that.
They will never understand that.
Never.
So if you're not gonna understand it, don't question it. Just listen.
And listen, the period. It's not even just the period. There's days that I don't eat, and then I'm grouchy that I don't eat, but then I'm not hungry. Like, what the fuck? I'm not hungry, but then I'm hungry, but then I can't eat. Does that ever happen to you?
Of course it does. And you're mad at yourself because you don't get it.
I'm like,
and so when you're being questioned on what do you want to eat, which someone, I'm not gonna say names, but someone commented that why women don't know what to eat, but we'll talk about that later. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, like literally, I don't know.
Don't ask me shit because I don't know. It's just this is what it is. Please just leave me alone. How about that? If you don't know, if you know you're gonna trigger me or do something that's gonna piss me off, go to another room and leave me alone.
Especially if you know I'm getting my period, like, let's not go back and forth because I'm 100% more irritable and I'm 100% more likely to speak and not think. And I'm big now on the think first, speak later.
Me too, but when
my period, girl, I don't even. No, there's no.
And that's not even with just men. That's like with friendships too. Like, luckily me and Sarah are basically on the same playing field on our periods. We get it around the same time. So we're both irritable. So we both know.
For real, we just be quiet.
Yeah. Like we don't even, there's no awkwardness. There's no rift in the friendship. It's just that she knows and I know that we're both pissed that we don't want to be doing this right now. I'd rather be in my bed cramping with like my chips and leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to see nobody. And I'm sure she don't want to see me.
Right.
But we got to do it and we just got to suck it the fuck up and laugh about it. But it's hard.
And then we have back pain. We have period poops, diarrhea, like.
And everything else that comes out. Don't get me started because you know.
We already know. But
you know.
It's like all that shit and they really have no freaking clue. They're like, oh, you do this. You've been doing this for how long? Bro.
It gets worse for some people. It's honestly, my periods lately have been worse than they've ever been. Really? And I don't understand.
And is it like the pre-symptoms of your period or like your actual like period?
Both.
That sucks.
Both. My pre-symptoms have been terrible. And the actual, because usually I get pain, I drink pills, I get pain, and then I take a nap and then I'm good for the rest of my period. But it's been like I take pills, I'm good for 5 minutes, I take pills, I'm good for 5 minutes, I take pills. And it's yo, it's fucking up my stomach. It's been bad, but I gotta figure that out. I have an appointment soon, so.
And girl, just know it sucks too because then if you get on birth control, then that fucks with your body, and that helps your period, but it fucks with your body, and it's like it's no win.
There's no winning. And I refuse to go on birth control.
Yeah.
For other reasons, but it's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, another one that I have is women don't like when you talk to other women the same as you talk to me. So if you're my boyfriend, you shouldn't be talking to Sarah the way you talk to me.
100%.
Do you have an example?
Yes. If we're dating or we're out together and you call me babe or sweetheart or honey, and then you might not know somebody's name and you're like, oh, honey, I'm going to be like.
So what does the honey mean?
Don't call me honey again. Because if you call everybody honey, don't fucking call me honey. I'm not your honey. These are all these fucking bitches.
Are these all your honeys? We have a beehive.
Listen, and I'm not toxic no more, okay? So
it's true, yeah. Don't, and that's why I even said sometimes I like when I have a friend that has her husband. He walks in the room and he's not smiling at anybody.
Perfect. The meaner, the better.
He's just nice to his woman. Everybody else is get away from me.
Good
attitude, and that's what the hell I like.
Me too.
Not that I want like an ogre. Like I want my boyfriend to be friendly, but like not too friendly. Friendly brings problems.
You know what it is? I feel like friendly with people where the relationship's been established in the sense of this isn't a new person that you just met and you're over here like chit chatting. Mm-hmm. This is somebody that you've known, that's been introduced. You guys sort of had time together, like been in the same kind of setting. Then it's like, okay, you guys can chat it up a little bit, but then
that's not friendly.
Way.
That's just respect.
Right. Then you go your way, and then I stay with my girl, and we chat it up. Like I'm not gonna be going out of my way to have a conversation with you.
Right. Yeah. I don't.
And
like
plus,
that.
I fucking hate friends who will go extra to be around somebody's man. Like,
no, yeah, and it's the same that same shit. Like, oh, it's just we're friends.
No, you're not.
You want me to be friendly?
No.
That's the thing. If you can't handle your friendly, then don't be friendly. If you can't handle me copying your same energy, then don't do it because that's what's gonna happen.
Period.
Okay. We have a few more. When women always know when you're lying or hiding shit. Please understand this because men just don't seem to understand this. When we're asking you questions, we already know the answer.
We already know the answer.
Sometimes we just want to see if you're going to tell us and admit it and maybe we could fix the problem. But when you lie and lie and lie and lie and I already know, I don't want to say 100% of the time, but I want to say a good 80% of the time, when I'm asking a question, at least me, I know the truth.
Of course, 100%.
And if I don't know the truth, by the way you're going to answer it, I already know you're lying.
Facts. Because you're with this person all the time. Like, you know. You know what I mean? And if I'm asking you a question, I don't care what we're talking about. I don't care what the lie is. If you lie to me about something small, off rip, I'm looking at you like you lie about everything. If you lie to me about something small, you lie about everything, period. I don't care. You can't tell me nothing. I don't trust you. If you lie about freaking spaghetti, you're a liar, because if you lie about spaghetti, you'll lie about God knows what else.
That's a fact. If you can lie about any little thing, you're going to lie about any big thing. It's just, that's a fact.
Fact. So
a liar is a liar is a liar.
And our women's intuition is never wrong. I'm telling you, our fucking ancestors come down and talk right over our fucking shoulder. Check that shit.
Literally, check it. It's in it. When you seek, you find.
No, you find what you're looking for.
And men just, I'm sorry, you guys just don't know how to lie. And I can actually admit women know how to lie better than men. I'm sorry.
I agree. I
don't feel like we lie. At least I keep it all the way the fuck real. You know what I'm saying? But I know that if I wanted to lie or hide some shit, you ain't finding out. Period. So that's just that. All right. The next one is, I have a few more. We don't like when you like other girls' pictures.
Ooh, we touched on this a little bit too, right?
Yeah. I'm not with that. If it's like a celebrity, I don't care because it's like a fantasy. I don't care. But I don't, especially like my friends and stuff like that. Unless it's like a project, a supportive project. But if my
business venture.
Yes. If my friend's in a bikini and you're liking that shit, we're not doing that.
Nah, and I don't even care if it's not a bikini. If she's all dressed up looking like a badass bitch, it's not your friend's picture to like.
Yeah.
Go like your boy's picture. Why are you liking? And I don't care if you've known this person since high school. Or you've been, whatever. If it's some provocative ass picture, no matter what it is, with clothes on, in a bikini, whatever, show me respect. If you're liking those pictures, it's like, you don't respect me. Yeah. Okay, so then I'm gonna post the same kind of pictures. That's it.
Exactly. That's it. That way everybody else, we could all like.
No, everybody's gonna like it. Now we're all gonna. I'm gonna post exactly what you like, sweetheart.
Exactly. And this is the next point, and it goes hand in hand with the one we just spoke about. I'm sorry. Girls talk to other girls. Be careful. This is why we're so the way that we are, because girls speak to other girls, and eventually if it doesn't, it's gonna get to me. You know what I'm saying? And to a woman, forget the fact that you, like, let's say cheated and you broke my heart in that way. To me, the worst part of it is when it gets around and you look stupid.
Oh my God, in front of everybody, bro.
To me, that hurts more than anything else.
And it's even worse because we live in such a small state. So here in Rhode Island, everybody knows everything.
Everything.
And it's like, that's why I'm the first to admit it. I got like 3 friends. That's just... Jeannie's one of them. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the reality of it, because shit be getting around.
Shit be getting around. And not even Rhode Island. That's everywhere.
Yeah.
Really.
Oh, yeah.
When things are going to come out to light, I don't care if you could be in Alaska. They're going to come out. You know what I'm saying? Girls love to talk to other girls. There's nothing more than a cute, yo, you saw so-and-so's man, what he did to his girl? Then that gets to that one, and that one gets to that one, and you just look like an idiot. And I can't.
The cringing that I would be doing, because then it's like you're embarrassing me. You know what I mean? And
That's
now I gotta go show my face.
Now I gotta act like you know what I'm saying? Like it's
that puts you in a tough position, because I was like, damn, either I gotta act one way and be tough or whatever, or I'm gonna look like a little
bitch.
Yeah, a little beep. Like, that's fucking whack.
It's true. It's crazy.
Fuck around and find out though.
Yeah, for real. Because nowadays they ain't even. Well, you're gonna embarrass me?
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We gon' see. All right, the next one, I have 3 more, is plan shit. I'm so sick of men saying that I don't like to plan shit. I'm down to go with the flow. I'm down for this and I'm down. That shit is so old and tiring already. Like, come on.
Sorry, I was just looking dead in the camera so they could see my reaction. Like, give me a break. But when it's time, I'm not going to let this go. When it's time to plan fantasy football, or it's time to put your bets in on your little betting app, or it's time to get up with the boys and figure out what you're going to do.
Oh, they made somebody had to plan the getting up with the boys. Who did it?
Or if you was getting extracurricular activities, somebody had a plan to go get that. Somebody had to go play. There's planning going all around.
Except for what you need to plan.
Okay. You plan what you want to plan, but you don't have enough effort to plan for me. Okay, so you don't want to have effort for me? I'm not having effort for nothing.
And so what happens when we don't have effort for you? The relationship ends. Because you can't take it the way we can take it, right? Okay. The next one is guide us by telling... Okay, yes. So basically this one's saying guide us by telling us what you like in bed. Instead of criticizing your girl and saying she's whack, she's boring, she don't know how to do this and she don't know how to do that, how about you teach her, Mr. Perfect? Because I love that men always want to say that, but more than half of them don't know what the hell they're doing either.
I am so glad that you said that, because that is, this point right here is highlighted. And I said, how to make a woman finish in bed. Most men can't even identify the labia, the clitoris, the vulva, and etc. So don't tell me about, oh, she's whacking this and da-da-da-da, when you can't even tell me what parts are on the vagina.
Right.
Bro, you don't even know how to find the G-spot.
That's a fact. And another thing is this, that I think you brought that up and it just triggered something like that I saw too. A lot of the times when women get yeast infections, BV, bacteria vaginosis, all this crap, our pHs are fine until you dirty asses come along and F it up all up for us. And then we stink. You guys are dirty. It's you that is doing it to us. Our shit is self-cleaning. I mean, please, ladies, because I see ladies talking about, I'm not going to wash with soap.
No.
Please go wash yourself.
Please. That's not what we're saying, but I get what you're saying. But it is. Our body has what it needs to.
Self-clean. And so, like, when you guys are plugging in what you got to plug in, clean your shit. And don't blame it on us. Because you're the one that's dirty.
Guys be fucking dirty.
OD.
Guys be dirty. Guys are fucking
dirty. They be dirty.
Dirty, bro. Crazy.
They're dirty. Yo.
That's why
I
be saying right to myself.
I'm not even going to go there.
No, we're not even going to go there, but.
And the last one is, this is my favorite one, by the way. This was mine.
Okay, I got another.
If a girl goes quiet mid-convo or just quiet around you, be afraid. Be very afraid. It's never a good thing.
It's never a good thing, and 9 times out of 10, she's shutting down, and she's pretty much 1 foot out of the relationship.
Yes.
I'm speaking from experience, because when the arguing, the crying, the begging, and all that stops, and I'm just like, okay, I'm quiet. There's nothing left for me to argue about.
That's a problem.
You're in hot water, my friend.
That's a problem. You said it. If there's nothing left for me to argue about, I'm done. Yeah. If you see me quiet and you ask me what's wrong, like, good, because something's wrong. Something's wrong. And I'm not saying 100% of the time, but for me, 99% of the time, if I go quiet,
that means you checked out for sure.
Yeah.
They better be careful, because being checked out is like 1 step from being all the way out.
Yeah. That's not even a step. That's like
You're like right there.
Right there. You're on the ledge already, swinging.
Literally, like you're hanging on for dear life.
So I have a question, 3 questions for you.
Okay.
Oh, do you want to add anything to that?
So the only one that pretty much, because it was so funny, I had periods on here. I had how to lead in a relationship and then how to make a woman finish. But the only one that wasn't brought up there was aftercare for women post giving birth. Men don't really realize everybody's so worried about the baby, but nobody thinks about the mom, right? Mind you, our bodies, just literally all of our insides, our ribs, our intestines, our organs have all shifted to the back of our body. Our stomach has spread open. We've created a human. It takes freaking 6 to 12 months, sometimes longer, for our bodies to heal after giving birth. And everybody just like expects us to pop right back. And they'd be like, oh, you need to snap back. And it's like, not only are we going through all that, but we have to deal with the mental load, the physical load, being a mom and being a wife or a girlfriend, whatever. So it's like, I feel like I wish men would take into consideration more about how to care for their woman after they've had a child.
And to like educate themselves on what that really means. Because it could be a very dangerous time in a woman's life.
It is. And it's, postpartum, we're bleeding even worse than having a period. It's like,
and there's women that's like, off themselves and their babies, and these are women that would never do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I wish men would educate themselves more on that subject and be more concerned, because what is your baby going to do without a mom?
Yeah. And they almost have the attitude, well, you're home with the baby, so you should have time to relax. Like, no, you literally, that's what they think, because you're home all day with the baby.
That's crazy.
And it's like, no, we're not relaxing, because if I'm not feeding the baby and the baby's sleeping, then I'm cleaning bottles, I'm doing this. So I got to choose between eating or being clean and taking a shower. So those are the two options. So I'm either dirty and full or clean and hungry. And then the baby wakes up and it's like a cycle.
And sometimes if you're breastfeeding, even if the husband wants to help you,
he can't.
It got to be you. Yep. So just be more considerate.
Yeah, be more considerate.
Okay, so the questions ready.
I got 2.
What's something you wish guys knew that you haven't said yet? Or did you cover them all? Because I definitely...
That's so funny. That's literally my first question. Mine would be the different periods, symptoms, and like the roller coaster that we go on, because I feel like that just really impacts the relationship, because they think like, oh, you're being so bitchy, or oh, you're snapping at me, or oh, you just want to fight. And in reality, it's like, I really have no control.
Right.
So it's like, just be mindful. And like, if you know I'm getting my period, like, I'm not saying walk on eggshells, but
but walk on eggshells.
Or bring me chocolates or flowers, or, and then it's like, okay, then then I'm not going to be as mad. And
right, like it softens you up a bit.
Yeah. Okay, what's yours?
Mine would be like being more attentive and paying more attention. I don't want to have to always tell you what I want. Yeah. Because, I can communicate, but like, imagine me having to communicate to you to surprise me.
Yeah. Like, take
where's
some
the
initiative.
element? Yeah, where's the element of surprise there? You know what I'm saying? Pay attention. Like, if you see that I like a certain kind of chocolate, surprise me with it. Like, it's not even a big, like, I'm not talking about huge things. I'm talking about the little things. The little things that we pay attention to you, ninjas, is the same thing. We just want the love reciprocated.
Okay.
So my next question to you is, what's something you wish you understood about men?
Their thought process on how they deal with things and how they communicate, and sort of like what makes them make the decisions that they do. Ooh. Because I think about past experiences. I'm like, bro, what fucking made you do that?
You don't get it, right?
My head, like,
you'll never get it.
Like, I don't get it. And I still don't get it now. Like, even before we came on the camera, like what we just, I was like, I got a crazy ass text message and my mind was like, blown. Like, what, bro?
Yeah, it's crazy.
The thought process is
process is real crazy. For me, it would be, what's something I wish I knew about men? Why do they like procrastinate so much? That, and like, I was gonna say sports, but like I don't care. I guess all men love sports. So I don't get it. But why is it that like a lot of men, not all men, but a lot of men love to leave things for last minute? I can't stand that.
That's so whack. Last minute shit is so whack. It's like, doesn't even feel like appreciated. You know what I mean? Like, just
not at all.
Whatever.
Okay, and then my last one is, why can't we ever decide? Okay, so this is why I'm going to answer why we can never decide to eat.
Okay.
I mean, what to eat. One, I feel like men leave that super important responsibility to us because they don't know what to eat.
Yeah.
But second would be for me is because I am a craving eater. I can't just go in my fridge and pick, oh, there's a leftover, let me eat it. If I don't crave it, I can't eat it. I was brought up that way. This is why it's so hard for me. So sometimes my stomach and my brain don't connect. Right?
Okay.
So if my brain tells me pizza, I also, because you know that your gut is your second brain, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. If your gut is wrong, everything else in your body is wrong, because it's just as equal as this brain. It's a brain here and a brain here, right? So if my brain tells this other brain, my stomach, pizza, immediately I feel my stomach, ugh. So then now it goes back to my brain and it's like, and it's like a. So this is why
I don't know what to eat.
For me, this is why I don't know what to eat.
Okay, I feel like that's pretty good. So I don't have an answer as to why I don't know what to eat. I just be fucking hungry, and I'm a leftovers girl.
Are you?
Yeah, girl.
I hate leftovers.
I'm like a fucking low-key garbage disposal. I'll eat whatever's there. Plus, I don't like spending money and not eating. So I gotta either eat it all there, or I'm taking it home and eating it, and that's just what it is.
You know that every single time I take it home,
you never eat it.
I almost never. I sometimes, but like almost never.
Yeah. Okay. So moving forward, I'm not gonna let you take your food home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely,
very good.
Because I will not eat it.
Okay.
Well, sometimes I leave it at the restaurant.
Okay. You might as well leave it there. Okay, I have one question for you. Just based on all this topic and everything we discussed, what is one thing from your past experiences that has shifted sort of like how you see men now? And I can go first if you want to think about it.
Yeah, you could go.
Okay. For me, my willingness to go 50-50. Due to past experiences, I was so willing to go 50-50 and think that would be the way that I was going to find and keep a man, because I would be willing to give half the bills, and that would show my willingness to like give in a relationship and blah, 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 blah. And that doesn't matter. That doesn't fucking matter. So I have shifted my mindset in that sense. And now I am willing to contribute in a relationship, like we've always discussed, but I do want the next partner I have to be a leader. So that's like sort of Amen.
Something for me has been loving my partner more than I love myself.
That's a good one, Jeannie.
Honestly, like I'm tired. Like if you're not showing me what I need to see, I don't care what you have to say. Period. I don't have no more time to waste. I need to see actions, and if not.
Words are just words and actions are actions. So you can tell me till you're blue in the face how much this, and this, and what we're going to do. But until you actually show up and with the action and intention behind it, it's not going to matter.
Yeah. And another thing is I'm not going to continue to like remind you, did you do this? Are you going to do this? Are you going to do that? I'm not doing that no more. It's going to be one and done. And if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. That's it. I'm already old. I'm 33.
Period.
I got time. So that's it for me.
So ladies, based on that, those two little, I would say, advices that we just gave out, be mindful of what you give and make sure that what you give is being reciprocated, whether it's money, love, whatever. And till next time.
Bye.